Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our next session. In the last class, we have started discussing about the first topic, the living world. In today's session, I am going to continue the same topic next part. That is diversity in living world. So diversity in living world. Diversity means what? Which is also called the biodiversity. Means ಜೀವ ವೈವಿಧ್ಯತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಡು ಬರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ರೀತಿಯ ಜೀವಿಗಳನ್ನ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಜೀವ ವೈವಿಧ್ಯತೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ಅರ್ತ್. So number and types of organisms present on earth is called the biodiversity. So ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ minimum 1.72 1.8 millions the organisms have identified or described. Minimum 1.7 to 1.8 millions of organisms have identified or described so far. Among this, 1.2 millions of animals, 1.2 millions of animals, and up to 0.5 millions of plants were identified or described. So it is very difficult to remember and study all these organisms. So how many organisms are there? Minimum 1.7 to 1.8 millions of organisms are identified so far, and it is very difficult to study and remember all these organisms. So that's why there is a need of a system. To study these organisms, there is a need of system, and that system we call as a taxonomy. System ge ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Taxonomy ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. That system which is necessary to study all these organisms is called the taxonomy. Then what is taxonomy? Definition of taxonomy. Taxonomy is a branch of biology which deals identification, classification and naming of organism. It's a branch of biology. It is a branch of biology which deals identification, classification and naming of organism. Naming of organisms. So the identification means whichever animal or a plant is observed, new organism is observed, we have to identify by the help of the features that organism has. We have to compare that organism to the other organisms which are already identified or described. Then we have to classify that organism. By using taxonomic hierarchy, we can classify or we can give one position or the system or classification to that organism. So by using a taxonomic hierarchy, so we can classify that organism. ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಗುಂಪಿಗೆ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆಧಾರ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ವರ್ಗೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇದು ಎರಡನೇದು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಾನಮಿಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. The next is naming of organism. ಜೀವಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಆ ಹೆಸರು ಜಗತ್ತಿನಾದ್ಯಂತ ಗುರುತಿಸಲ್ಪಡಬೇಕು. ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ನಾಮಿನ್ಕ್ಲೇಚರ್ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So the naming of organism is also called the nomenclature. Is also called the nomenclature. Naming of organism is also called the nomenclature. And what is nomenclature? Nomenclature is a standardized naming of an organism by which an organism can be recognized all over the world by the same name. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಹೆಸರಿನಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಜೀವಿಯು ಜಗತ್ತಿನಾದ್ಯಂತ ಗುರುತಿಸಲ್ಪಡಬೇಕು. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಂತಾರ ನಾಮಿನಿಕ್ಲೇಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆನಿ ರೂಲ್ಸ್, ನಿಬಂಧನೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ರೈಟೇರಿಯಾ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ICBN and ICZN. For long form of ICBN is International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. ICZN is International Code for Geological Nomenclature. They have provided certain principles and criteria. So the scientists have to follow these principles and criteria while naming the organism. By following this, we can name the organism. There is a system. That system is called the binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is a system which is used to give names to the organism. So this process or this system is first time introduced by the scientist Carolus Linnaeus. This system is introduced by the scientist Carolus Linnaeus. And what is this? The process. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ದ್ವಿನಾಮ ನಾಮಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಜೀವಿಗೆ ಎರಡು ಹೆಸರುಗಳಿಂದ ಕರಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಹೆಸರುಗಳಿದ್ದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಹೆಸರಿನಿಂದ ಕರಿಬೇಕು. ಎರಡು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಹೆಸರುಗಳನ್ನಿಟ್ಟ ಗುರುತಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ದ್ವಿನಾಮ ನಾಮಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ an organism is naming by a scientific name which has two words. One is generic word, other one is species epithet. Binomial nomenclature definition ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, if an organism is naming by a scientific name, the name has two words. The name has two words. One is generic or genus. Another one is species epithet or species name or species name. Binomial nomenclature is the system which is used to name the organism, and it is introduced by the scientist Carolus Linnaeus, and this naming system has two words. One is generic name, another one is the species name. Then this binomial nomenclature has to follow certain rules. It has to follow certain rules. What are those rules? Let us see the rules of binomial nomenclature. Rules of binomial nomenclature. The first rule is the two scientific names or words are taken from Latin language. The binomial nomenclature has the two words, and these two words or the language used for the binomial nomenclature should be taken from Latin language. The words are taken from Latin language. Latin language. The words which are using for the binomial nomenclature, they are in Latin language. This is the first rule. Second rule is, while the scientific name is printed in any book, it should be in italic form. Printed in italic form. Suppose if it is handwritten, the scientific name is separately underlined. If it is written, handwritten, then it is separately underlined. For example, Mangifera indica. Mangifera indica is a scientific name of mango. If you written by hand, the word is underlined separately. This is another rule for the binomial nomenclature. The third rule is, the binomial nomenclature naming system has two words. One is generic, another one is species epithet. It has two words. One is generic, another one is species epithet. The generic name is always starts with the capital letter. Capital letter. The generic name always starts with the capital letter. And species epithet starts with the small letters. Small letter. This is another condition. And next rule is, we may also call is author citation. Means, so the scientist who has discovered the scientific name for any organism, his name is also written along with that scientific name in abbreviated form. In abbreviated form. Scientist's name is written in abbreviated form along with this scientific name. For example, Mangifera indica. Mangifera indica Linn. Here Linn means the scientist Linnaeus name. So these are some of the rules of binomial nomenclature. Scientists, whoever interested to introduce a new name for any organism, he has to follow all these names.